Oh, it just gets started. Well, hello everyone, Mila here, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus Blind. Yeah, I've been waiting for this game for quite some time now that I finally got the opportunity to play it and record it, because I was waiting until I could record again. Here we go. Obviously, I haven't played this before. It's a fairly new game overall, things considered. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. I've really been interested in this game because it's supposed to be very different from your typical Pokemon game, and I'm very interested in that. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus, or Arceus, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know how it's supposed to be. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. Oh, so we're just using Dawn's hairstyle again, okay. Let's go with you. What is thy name? Well, of course. Too many L's there. Mila. Mila. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Mila. Seek out all Pokémon, and thou shalt find me once more. So I gotta find all the Pokemon in order to find Arceus. My cell phone? Come back here, smartphone. Well, there's Arceus. Is this gonna be like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? Kind of. You're sent from the real world into the Pokemon world. There's your title. I really like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Don't yell at me. Oh, hey. Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, I believe. Are you alive, my girl? You look like a professor. Lab coat and everything. What's with your headgear, though? You give me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. That couldn't have been fun. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. I don't know about any of this. So, you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. Just a kid, look at me. I see. Well, no gentleman will abandon a person. No gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew. Boom. Splish splash. What happened to saying their names? I mean, in the games they never do. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. And it's almost as if I know those are going to be the starters, because it's obvious. 1 fire, 1 grass, 1 water, all the starter, all typical starters. Have you used the starters before in other games? Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Yeah. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems you have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? I can speak despite slightly nodding my head. Oh, so you're called Mila. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Not really. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these here would... And they immediately run away. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you! Wait, you 3! Wait! Okay, so I can run around and... Yeah, this game's supposed to be, like, not quite open world, but similar, from my understanding. I suppose I'll find out as I play. It's glowing, so I'm supposed to go there. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. And it looks like an Arceus phone. My phone, after Arceus changed it. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. So, did I come from the future, or just another world? A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. So, I'm getting a direct mission from God to find all the Pokemon. Who am I to deny God? It was from my understanding Arceus is God in the Pokemon universe. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these 3 first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently in battles using its sharp feathers. Crew! That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Boom! The Pokemon to the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splish splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50? Wow. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Oh, so I can just gather up stuff I find in the environment and create Pokeballs myself. That's new. Of course, it's a new type of Pokemon game, so... I want the new stuff, that's the point. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them into the Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. So, saying they can shrink down in size, you're literally explaining what happens when you knock out a Pokemon in a standard game. how instead of getting, it says they faint and they just shrink down and disappear. So you're saying the Pokemon can just shrink themselves. You're literally explaining that, saying that's actually what happens. Why haven't any other game explained it? Or the show, or anything like that? I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down ZR to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving as you do. Use the right stick to adjust your angle and carefully get your target Pokemon. Oh, I gotta manually throw them here, okay? Release ZR to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've ready the Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press B to cancel the throw. Okay, so I can do this. Oh yeah, I got manually aim. Alright, come here, Oshawott. Now here's when I run over and just clamp the Pokeball shut with my hands to make sure they can't escape. Because apparently I could run over to them while the ball's wobbling. Oh, wonderful. You caught a Pokemon. Yeah, that was really fast. Seems you quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Mila. I've been doing it for years. Surely a useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Of course not. Come here, Rowlet. I can sneak. Yeah, it's just instant catch. That just fireworks when you succeed too. And the Pokemon automatically jumps to you. That's really useful. I can hardly believe it, Mila. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. There's 1 more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Hey, Cyndaquil, come here. I figured that might happen. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. I was just gonna sit here watching me rather than, you know, trying to escape or anything. Well, you are running now. Well, I guess you guys got too close. Because you immediately turn around and just like, hey, come and get me. It's not actually trying to resist or anything. It's like it's just playing. Thank you very much, indeed! Oh, what a relief to have the ball back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. You don't have enough badges, right? As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. They knew they were going to be starters in this new Pokemon game, so they ran over to the player character who would be their trainer. But I must say, Mila, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. It's literally just throwing a ball at a thing. My accuracy actually isn't too bad in real life, so I'd probably be able to catch Pokemon this way. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Seems to be the point. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. See, I have a dream. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon, so a Pokedex. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex, yep. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them, even though it's literally just throwing a ball. And for you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. So we've got goals that work together. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Yeah. You want to complete the Pokedex, but you don't have the skill to do it. I'm not worried about well, I've got a mission to complete the Pokedex, and I have the skill to do it. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Yeah, well, why not? I got no other leads to go on. Suddenly here in this strange world or time period, I don't know which one it is. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. You have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village. No, Jubilife. Only village though, of course. This is supposed to be like ancient past. Yeah, that looks like a hole in time and space. That might be my ultimate destination too, going up there, find out what that is. Well, that's certainly no ordinary hole up there. Thank you for your tireless work in keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was a great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. With my clothes that don't entirely stand out compared to the professor's, but compared to everyone else, they most certainly do. It's like Monster Hunter Rise. This game looks very Japanese. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. The road we're on now is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. My controller's still working. I understand you must... Yeah. Oh, I see people. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet. They're skipping it really fast. As you know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. What manner of dress is that? Shh, quiet, she'll hear you. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, headquarters for this entire outfit. We're not supposed to talk to strangers, you know. Who's that with the professor? You know, people having dialogue bubbles as I walk by. Like, that person is dressed funny. Who's that? Oh, botheration! I'd almost forgotten. Got the vocabulary there, Professor. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Mind I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go next. Use minus to view the map in your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information in your missions and requests. Missions and requests, so main story and side quests, I would imagine. You also see guidance markers and route exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers and head for it. So, yeah, they're definitely imitating Breath of the Wild in a way. Which is a good thing, because I really love that game. Yeah, I know this game isn't going to be nearly as open as that one. I'm sure this is going to be broken up into sections and such. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Yeah, I'm certainly dressed differently than everyone else. Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Now I was told to go here and I can't even get in. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy exclusives for clothes. Oh, so you're basically wearing armor, in a way. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Yeah, I had to get past the guard somehow. Was it Professor Levinson? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock. Yeah, so the Pokemon just attacked you. That's one thing I like about this game. The Pokemon you just won't have direct Pokemon battles. The Pokemon will attack you personally. I'm Kurama for sure. The Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ack! But everything will be quite alright now. Mila here has agreed to help us with her Pokédex. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think it's a good idea? We can't just take any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Yeah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Levington has told me how you helped secure his Pokémon and they slipped his control. Now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. Well, yeah, I work, you give me stuff I need. It's kind of how it works, right? You're not going to give me stuff for free, obviously, I gotta work for it. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. We can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origin. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Want to be able to focus on your food? Well, that works. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato moochie, if you please, but make it for 3 today. I think it's moochie, or is it mochi? I'm not sure. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Must oblige. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where'd you find the stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know, that great hole in the sky. The one that people call the space-time rift. So it is a space-time rift. At least people say it is. A new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? You nodded as if it was. Come now, I'm a scientist! My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. That's a proper scientist. I observe things and I study them to explain what they are and how they work. Facts only matter. Now, you'll already know there are many Pokémon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. That's where Mila will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokémon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokémon research in earnest. Of course, you can't do anything until the player shows up. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokémon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokémon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokémon is getting close enough to aim your Pokéball well, and it seems my new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Yeah, I walked straight up to Cyndaquil and it just, well, watched me. Didn't do anything. Does the Survey Corp really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato moochie, you know? Slow progress in that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Mila. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. Provided I'm working, anyway. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fall out of the sky. And if I fell out of the sky, how was I not, killed by the impact? Wouldn't be much of a game if that happened, though, I suppose. It's not the fall that does damage, it's the sudden stop. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know we won't get to have Mila join Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. And why is it pronounced core? I know it is. When it's specifically spelled corpse. Spell things as they're pronounced, English. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Mila's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Mila, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. What if I want to use the nickels, dimes, or pennies? But if you fail to pass a trial we put you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Yeah. Okay, this game is this brutal. I wonder if this game will get as dark as the Mystery Dungeon games do, because those games get really dark. I mean, the Pokédex is always really dark, not necessarily the story, unless it's a Mystery Dungeon game. Captain Silene's like Husui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. I like how the character actually looked really worried. Yeah, we're gonna send you out there to die if you don't pass our trial. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing. One can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend is enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. But what if I sleep so tight that I can't breathe? Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Yeah, apparently I fell out of that. If I fell out of that, how did I end up way over here? I would have fallen out of that and just bounced down the mountain for who knows how long, and my momentum carried me to the beach. Or I got launched by something, and that doesn't work. I can sprint. But is it limited? Yes it is. I don't see a stamina meter though, but sprinting is limited. I learned heavy breathing and I slowed down. Probably no stamina bar because I can't increase it like Zelda. This isn't Zelda, so of course it's going to be completely different. Alright. I was going to say, what do we have here, but then I immediately got janked by a cutscene. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them anytime, press up to open the menu, then go to the help screen, so the menu is up. Handy tips for team members. Do you wish your toils to be forgotten? Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. So I'll save my game often. To save your progress, press up until you reach the menu and scroll with ZL or ZR till you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function, oh nice, that you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help screen in the menu and selecting settings. Of course I can turn off autosave. The problem is, though, that, when I'm recording this, I don't want it to go and save on me and I get a bad recording, then I gotta start over again. I should probably, not have autosave on. What's this? Alright, stick will toggle the display of information. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I can just make the HUD disappear. Okay. What's here? It's a dress for a very solid construction where extra sets of clothing can be kept. Also, I can change outfits once I have them. It's a jug used for drinking water. Has a lid on top to keep the debris from falling in. Makes sense. Oh, I read that already. Stop it! That's just that again. I don't need to sneak. This chest looks like you can store lots and lots of items in it, so the item box. A nice fire in the second hearth can help keep the entire room heated, but can I cook? If only a futon. There's a mirror, but of course I cannot see myself in it. It's a full-length mirror. Change outfits that I don't have, because I just came here. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes, I got nothing else to do. Colorful! Christmas lights, then lightning striking near a big tree. A lot of red and green there. The next day. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? I don't know, I probably slept through it. Unless my character can see cutscenes. Anyway, if you're up, go on out. Well, depending on the game, they can. Did you sleep alright? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Okay then. Yep, big building. Looks like it's still under construction too. Oh, you see scaffolding there. Well, they did say this place was just built 2 years ago. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? I've been in better. Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. Oh, so that'll be interesting if that can happen. Well, this is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You, do realize that if you fail your trail and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner that you'd have to take this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am, I've brought Mila. You may enter. Messy Dusky got there. Let's get straight to it. Hey, there's an Abra over there. Floating, of course. Probably asleep because they sleep for like 18 hours a day or something like that. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands, and catching 3 different species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species right away? But none of us has ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? Yeah, but they weren't attacking or anything. My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. Alright, see what you're doing? Like, you were able to capture 3 Pokemon right away, so let's test to see if that's true by having you capture 3 right now. Makes sense, a proper scientific study. Gotta repeat the test and see if it's true. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. Yeah, makes sense. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps' satchels. Carry whatever you may need in the field. Yeah, that doesn't match my outfit. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Yeah, and he says it too. He agrees with me. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Mission, the Galaxy team's entry trial. So I could... Okay, I can make a guide for it. Press Y while consulting the map in your ARC phone. You may check tasks you have waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed in order to progress in your adventure. Our requests are optional and given by people you meet. So yeah, main story and side quests. Pardon, Mila, come with me for a moment. Yeah, give me my first Pokemon. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Mila absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokémon, I've got just a ticket to help accomplish that. True! Boom! Splish Splash! Go on, Mila, pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little drillings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? This place seems very Japanese, but you seem very British. They did say you're from a different region, so... Hey, that works just fine for me. I like different cultures mixing. I mean, I live in America, that's kind of what you have here all the time, so... Which one do I want, though? Give me a Cyndaquil. Oh no, I picked Rowlet accidentally. Want Rowlet? No! I'll take Cyndaquil. I'm gonna be able to get them all eventually, I'm sure. I mean, that's literally my goal. Boom! You want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes. I'm gonna put this fire out so it doesn't hurt me. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. But I caught all three of them, so shouldn't they all be mine to keep? Good show! I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. That's definitely not how Pokeballs usually look. Word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon and are out in the field. Yeah, I accidentally throw a Pokeball that has a Pokemon in it to capture another Pokemon, and that just causes hilarity to happen. Cuckoo! Plash! Look at those cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Mila with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village and Mila fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Crew! Plish Splash! By the way, what species has Captain Silently charged you with catching? My controller not working again. That's what species? Well, that's smashing! All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Yeah, that's what she said. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Didn't you give me 50 of them last time? Now I only have 20. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted. They work as a treat. They work a treat, as you've already seen. Yeah, they look handcrafted. They look like they're made of wood. Now this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Not fire. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Fire might be that mountain, might be a volcano or something for all I know. I can switch what I do. Do I use Cyndaquil or do I use a Pokeball? That's why I say don't get them mixed up, because I actually could. Okay. I wonder what a Starly would like. You can throw spoiled apricorns at wild Pokemon and make them drop their defenses. Then it'll be easier to catch. Can you change my hairstyle? New hairstyle means a fresh outlook, and a fresh outlook changes your fortunes. Yeah, of course, I won't be able to access this stuff yet. Never seen clothes quite like yours, hon. Where might they be from? That's my question. Where am I from? Like art? Item box? Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. Why do people always have hairstyles like that? You can only see with one eye. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. The go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Heatsuite. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? No, that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you have a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Yeah, okay, let's see what a battling's like in this game. At least for the trainer battles. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. Plus, I'll probably be forced to do it anyway. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Well, if my blood stopped pumping, I would die. So my blood is always pumping. I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Well, of course, this is an RPG. Gecko Guild member Volo challenge you to a battle. We'll send up Togepi. Go Cyndaquil. Togepi already. Okay, I can actually run around in the fight. What's going to happen here? Does anything happen unless I choose a move, or is it still turn-based? I gotta test that, of course. Yeah, it still looks like it's turn-based. Proper. Okay. But it might be I can run around because Pokemon can attack me personally, too. Right now, that's obviously not going to happen. I recognize this battle theme, too, of course. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. Level up. New move. Yeah, it didn't tell me what the move was, though. It didn't show me the stats that... Okay, that's definitely new. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience do battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose a Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. So do I not have to worry about forgetting a move permanently this time? It's like they could only have 4 moves, but the other moves that they learn are all stored and I can just swap them out at any time? That would be really interesting for that. I get this is a side game, so of course it won't necessarily follow main series rules. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. Well, the professor said they were literally just invented a short time ago. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from a little exercise. Yeah, you were knocked out. Why didn't you get sent back to the Pokemon Center? I'm sick of Pokemon games doing that. I've complained about that before. When I was playing Pearl. That's you, my Skyfallen friend. I present some potions and thanks. Yeah, I could use 5 potions. Topical medicine meant to be applied to a Pokemon. It can be used to restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they may be worn out from battle. Yeah, unless I have to take it out of the jar and just spread it on my Pokemon rather than just a spray or something. This like is the ancient past, so it makes sense. I'm not gonna have spray bottles. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Yeah, I'm used to fighting against the team, not being part of one. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching and battling. Oh, I'm sure I'll do plenty of battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands! Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map, and that rest the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way, someone can collect you if things go wrong. Yeah, so I do pick an area. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Yeah, I'm sure I can. You're Mila, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Yeah, I just pick an area to visit. Yes. This is more reminding me of Monster Hunter, if anything, here. Rise, specifically, all the Japanese stuff and all that. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now, remember what you've got to do. I'm tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'll catch more if I can find them, too. I'm curious to see if the Professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Silene got a hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. Well, yeah, you were the one who vouched for me in the first place. You were the one who brought me in. You were the one who wants me to work there. So, yeah. It would be your responsibility. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Mila's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here, not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Mila. Hey. Oh. Yeah. I'm not gonna be... Where are you even going? Where I am. Where else would I be going? Yeah, of course I'm not gonna be able to climb literally everything. Ooh, shocked face. This is Aspiration Hill. City and Fieldlands. There's a Bidoof. Look, a Bidoof! There's a... I missed that. Darn automatic dialogue. And I go catch a beaver. Maybe some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. Put down ZL to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's nearby. This technique comes very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target or in dodging a Pokemon's attacks. So I can hold ZL to... Yeah. Focus on the Pokemon, and then... Z-targeting, basically. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. But so do I not need to, like, battle them in order to weaken them first and all that? That's first person. There we go. So yeah, I can just lock on. That makes it a lot easier. One Bidoof caught. Now, on we march. To Starly. Imagine, now, Starly here is the type to run at the drop of a hat. So don't drop your hat. But don't worry, not to worry. Crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Press B to crouch and make it harder for a wild Pokemon to notice you. Press again to rise. You creep the tall grass across the level, you harder for wild Pokemon to detect. So I gotta sneak around so I can catch them. Okay. Stealth mechanics. Oh, no, no. And I missed. It's too far away, dang it. Sneak around in this tall grass. And again, for some reason, I can't simply go pick up the Pokeball that I threw. That's totally caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. I should just be able to go grab the Pokeball I threw that missed. Why can't I? Yeah, I see some berries on this tree or something. Can I get it? We've got to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready, you want to send out... Have an item at the ready, but want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but want to throw an item, press X. Captain's a real expert on these things. To get a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hover berries and things and bring back whatever it finds. Oh, I wanted to throw Cyndaquil out it and start a forest fire. Well, not so much a forest fire, but light things on fire. Then give me a paraglider so I can rise up in the air with the heat. Now, it's time for your partners to shine. You reach your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. So I can throw Cyndaquil at this. The Oran berries. Okay. So I can get the berries and such. I just gotta Shinx, not Shinx, but that's what I gotta catch. You know, Cyndaquil do it, or any of my Pokemon. Where are you even going? Where I am! I can just choose what Pokemon I want to use. There it is, Shinx. Yep, that's a Shinx. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. I knew it was aggressive because you told me it was, and because it was inevitable that one of the Pokemon would attack me. This is the tutorial. It's gonna happen. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any balls you throw. You see all the focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows you see, the easier it will be to catch. An X icon will appear if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Okay. Not to worry, I'll teach you to treat you catching them. You draw them into battle. Once this caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try to catch it. Got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Easy to start a battle against a wild Pokemon. Simply throw a Pokeball that contains one of your own Pokemon at it. You can see the item that if you can see that you currently have an item ready to throw and not a Pokemon, press X. It'll allow you to toggle between your thrown items and Pokemon team. I've been spotted! Be careful it doesn't attack me. Wait, no. Our Pokeball, let's distract him with a fight. It's level 2, I didn't want to knock it out. That's it, you caught Shinx. Wait, did you really? You really did. You did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. Or just someone who knows how to play Pokemon. But you don't really need to know how to play Pokemon in this. You just throw the ball and catch it. There's nothing to worry about. You must have given Professor Levinson the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You completed your trial. So no, I don't have to worry about being sent out here to die. Oh, I said you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Mila! Taking your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Oh, you gotta take a picture? Gotta admit, it's true, you've got a real talent for this. Now then, we best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. Oh. The most Pokemon a person can have with them without exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. Of course, it's 6 Pokemon. Can't wait to see the Captain's reaction. You go in there, and the captain doesn't really have a surprise reaction because they're literally reading the script for the game. I had to make sure I do my lines before you got back. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. So you admit it was high. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Survey Corps uniform with Survey Corps sandals. Imagine I'm gonna be dressed like that guy. Ray. Get changed in the room you used last night, then you report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Okay. Where was that at? Here's the guide. I wonder what a story would like. Oh, I have one. I can't use any of the buildings and such yet. I imagine the side quests aren't available yet either. Still in the tutorial. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and Survey Corps sandals. Yep. Big, puffy leg warmers, I guess, or something. No hat? I want a hat. Oh, I can change my eye color, too. Got my yellow eyes. Hazel's kind of a green, isn't it? I don't know. I want a hat. Yes. You change into your Survey Corps uniform. Now I'm officially part of the group. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. Well, I am. Well, I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. It's like she knew I would succeed. Like, I had already prepared a uniform for you because I knew you'd succeed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You can wear this as well. Is it a hat? Yes, it's a hat. Well, kind of. It's something on my head, at least. Now, present yourself to the commander. Definitely look more like I belong here now. I was dealing with the captain, now I'm dealing with the captain's boss. I have been waiting for you! I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Mila. I missed that dialogue. I went too fast. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the roof in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of! Face me in combat! Try to throw him, charge at him. Yeah! Of course, he just casually tossed me. You got vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. I imagine it would have been the exact same result no matter what I picked. It's like the physical conflict with the guy. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. You pass the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilee Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Mila. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Mission complete. So, the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. This is definitely Monster Hunter inspired. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours. Seek out every last Pokémon. Yeah, completing the Pokédex is literally my goal. Here, you will need this. A recipe for crafting Pokeballs, yeah. I wonder when I get that. 1 Apricorn and 1 Tumblestone. And 3,000 as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch, so I can just literally make a scratch on something and it creates an item, right? That's right, whenever you need a survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to be self-sufficient. This way, you can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs you crafted ourselves. Well, that's just being prattled on. Let's go to the craft work so you can try it yourself. I want to get the tutorial out of the way in part 1 here, so I'm just going to keep on going. You know, it's been an hour. I want the tutorial to be done. Well done, earning a place on our team. My name is Anth. I'm a local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes. So here you go. I do hope they fit. Everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. Okay. Hope you avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Oh, I gotta know how to make money first. Hey, this way to the craft works. This here is the craft works, and that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? So I can't craft on my own, I gotta do it somewhere else. You stick up to the workbench, I'll supply you with materials and make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. As for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you the materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose whatever you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. You can use workbenches in Jubilee Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting requires a recipe and the necessary materials. Can I just choose what recipe I need, or do I have to look at the recipe and remember what I need? Okay, let's just pick it. So I can just craft a bunch of Pokeballs, so I can just craft 20 of them. But do I really need to do that? Well, I should. Give me 20 Pokeballs. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this is your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. It was literally selecting it in a menu. It's not hard to craft that way. You recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. On that note, here you are. Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like they have electronic stuff in this time period. So of course, it's literally a manual. I have to write down the information manually. A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. Professor Lemonton continually adds to it with each report made on a new Pokemon species. Oh, I've got to catch so many of them. Okay. Number you've evolved, different forms you've obtained, number defeated. I've got a variety of things to do with every Pokemon. Oh, okay. It's interesting. And apparently I've got to report to the professor so it fills in the decks. I prefer this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. Gotta get going on those myself. So they're literally learning about Pokemon from the start here, basically. I'll be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Mila. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? Here we go. Side quests. I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People will have something to ask you. I'll have a request icon displayed above them. If you fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called the Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lemonton. He told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. Some Pokemon undergo evolution. That's a wicked-looking Pikachu there. I think that's what that is. Kind of looks like. Maybe not. No, it looks like it's got wings. Might be a bat. Which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the Evolve option, viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. I can evolve it manually? So I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. Part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? Yeah, now I am. If you catch a Wurmple, would you let me have it? The reward for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Okay. Get your Wurmple. I'm gonna pick up the side quests here, of course. Those ears. No, I can't recall them. I know Shakes' ears has odd markings on the insides, but what were they? No use. I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I literally have one now. I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. Then why are you standing next to the wall instead of going up it? See a Murkrow up there in the picture? Well, I literally have a Shinx. Got one of those Shinx to show me? Yeah, the game forced me to catch one. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it! Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. One little throat's my brain, and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. 3 potions. Okay. Well, it was a basic quest that you automatically get to complete because the game forces you to get like. You're the newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and compile that Pokedex. The book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures. When I see a Starly, I simply feel whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex and what you completed it. Oh, so I have to do everything involving Starly, complete all those tasks, and then show you it. Okay, then. It's over here. Presumably people having a Pokemon battle. That will be the end of this episode. If you like what I'm doing and you want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.